I gotta spend, I might go cop me a mansion. I feel like the king of my city, Tony Montana. I'm feeling godly, they wanna stop me, they tryna hold me for ransom. Now if I said it, I meant it. A lot of them feeling offended when you always winning and winning. I'm sorry you made a decision. A lot of women that I've been with, it's none of your business. I'm keeping my life on the low. Got a lot of shit you don't gotta know, cause all of the music gon' handle its own. These rappers be part of reality shows, that ain't for me. I'm one of a kind, all of your clout gon' run out of shine. I'm an investment, nothing to mess with. I just be getting better over time. I feel like I'm Tony Montana the way that I live it. I'm making a beat and I kill it. I haven't missed in a minute. They tryna do what I do, but the shoe never fit it. I feel like the king of my city, Tony Montana.
Do you love Lead Live?
I love Lead Live. What up? Bagel's getting her nail together. How's everybody's weekend?
I'm having problems with my nail turning on, but it's on now.
Was it the cord, you think?
Yeah, I didn't have it
all the way in
properly right there.
Okay. Oh man, we're gonna do some dabs.
Who dare?
It's uno singularo persona.
I know.
That's my Spanish and American Mexican mixed together.
American Mexican.
American Mexican, where you add an O or an A to the end of everything and it makes it Spanish.
He's terrible with that.
Josh Tomchak, what's up? John Burroughs, how's it going, man? Let's do some intros. Let's do Josh's intro. It is Stoner Powers Activated, if I can ever get to it. Like a siren, I couldn't fight this time. I was trapped and waiting to die. All my life, I've been addicted to the wrong side. I've been addicted to the wrong side.
I really need to clean this carb cap. It's got all kinds of shit all over it.
It does.
All kinds of hairs and
I'll clean it off after we get done live. It'll take me 5 minutes.
Dust bunnies. It's looking pretty rough.
I just dumped out all the isopropyl that I was using. Otherwise, I would do it like right now. But how's it going, you guys? What are you guys smoking on today? We are going to be smoking on... Well, I'm going to be smoking on some Skywalker first. What are you smoking on, baby?
I think I'm going to go with either the Purple Punch or the Pacific Blue.
Those both are amazing options. They're both really good. I would go with the Purple Punch, personally.
I think I'm going to mix the two.
Oh, that's a good idea, too. What's up, Mark? How's it going, Uncle Monkey?
I'm not feeling that great right now, so I feel like this indica could help.
And then she just all of a sudden got, like, nausea. She said it's been since we had Jersey Mike's a little bit ago.
Yeah, something they put on their sandwich. Like, I like their food, don't get me wrong. But I got just, like, the Supreme...
Club Supreme.
Club Supreme, yeah. So it's just, like, turkey, roast beef, cheese. Like,
Cheers.
Nothing that was cooked or anything like that. But I think it was whatever, like, spices they put on there. Some kind of, like, oregano. Or
There's oregano
like
on it.
It's giving me, like, heartburn.
That's odd.
It is odd. So I'm going to do some of this Purple Punch and...
And is on white bread, too. So, I mean, that should help with some of the heartburn.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
But
Cheers.
hopefully this Purple Punch will help me. Cheers, guys.
This bong hits so smooth. It hurts you after you've taken the hit. You get down to the rip and you're like, oh god, that hurts so deep. It's about what it does too. I'd be afraid to take a really big rip through this. I'd literally be afraid to.
Why the fuck does, like, the weekends go by so fast? Like, it's like I blink and I'm back at work on Monday.
Because you try to squeeze as much as you can into a period of time. So you're like, I want to do this. You never get to do everything you want to do.
But I end up not doing any of it. I end up just sitting here not doing shit.
Look, man.
Well, that's failing to plan is planning to fail. Bagel and I are the people that. Oh, what's up, Ashley Kendall?
What's up,
We're the kind of
Astro
people
Girl?
that if we don't make a plan, we'll just sit here and hang out in Discord and get high and not do shit. Maybe eat some shrooms if we got them. Something. Big over there like Queen Clouds. She has some monster clouds. She takes way smaller dabs than I do.
I take very small dabs, actually. Very small. But
She gets monster
sometimes
rips.
I actually get pretty good clouds. And I think it's my sucking, my...
The rate of suckage
What is
and the rate
like,
of blowing. The what?
Yeah, it would be sucking, right? The
Yeah.
force with which I suck.
Yeah, so you get thicker clouds and you blow out thicker clouds. You do it a little bit more
I do it
slowly,
slower.
so you get denser clouds, which in return give you bigger clouds.
I don't know. It's my style.
What's up, Shanna? What's up, Rocket Man? Rocket Man and Astro Girl in the house. We gotta think of a way to correlate the two together. Ashley, look what I ended up getting. I think I may have said something to you about it already. I don't know.
I'm not feeling that great either.
Let's see, where's that?
Rocket Man.
Not that one.
Burning up these dabs out there alone. Dude goes deep into space.
Deep into space.
Deep.
Real deep. Alright, where did it go? I got something and I want to show it to you, but I gotta figure out where the fuck I got it.
Is it the rocket?
Yeah,
Man,
the
damn
dabs.
that, you already showed him.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright, well
Well,
that'll
at least you showed Jeremy. I don't know if Ashley was here. I feel like she would have been, but I know for sure you showed Jeremy.
be. What did you get? Okay, so it's a dab mat.
It's a astronaut dab mat. And I think he told Jeremy that if he ever got rid of it,
That you guys would get first dibs. I just can't part with it because it's not cheap.
it's part of that mood
Mood
mat
mat.
shit that he's gotten into lately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, when it come down to it and you send it through, I'ma hit you back like
So it's really nice. That's the Dabstronaut. I know I showed you this probably a couple months ago with the mood mats, and you were looking for it. Well, I found it, but the price that it's at right now, it's a little outside of what I'm financially able to just say, hey, I'll just give it to you.
Yeah, because isn't it like $100?
I'm not telling you what I spent on that one. But you're very close, though.
Okay.
You're very close.
Can I just say that, like, I feel like you are obsessive purchaser. Like, if you get on something, you just go on that for...
No, I say no to a lot. As we speak, I have a guy that I'm telling
you
no
might
to.
say no to a lot, but you say yes to a lot.
If it's something that I really like, if it's something I truly like, none of these are just because. It's something like that I really like. This one here will
But
probably get traded at one time. This will probably get traded at one time. Those I got for really good deals. But for the most part, most of the mats that I got are like collectible. They're works of art more than they are dab mats.
So, want it if you ever go to get rid of it.
Yes, actually, if I ever get rid of it, I will never get rid of it to anybody else other than you guys. I promise. You have my word on that. Nobody else will get that except for you guys. I'm keeping it for collectability purposes. I like it. I think it's very badass. We're dabbers. The concept of like the rocket pack being upside down and going on a banger like your hot box in a fucking space helmet. I picture that's what Jeremy would be doing if he's really on a rocket ship in space.
Like if Jeremy was an actual astronaut.
Right, he wouldn't need oxygen to live. He'd just have his banger back there constantly dabbing. Time to reload. Whew, that was close. I couldn't breathe for a minute. All my dabs had run out.
What mat are you talking about? The rocket? It's the rocket.
The Dabstronaut.
Dabstronaut, yeah.
The Dabstronaut. Who is that? Whoever
We
said
for
that,
sure
you're due to
will
click the
buy it
link.
when and if you're ready.
Wasted youth, late for school.
Ashley, we'll cross that bridge because he said I'm an astronaut. Sean did. What's up, Sean? How's it going? I don't see who that was that said what mat we talked about.
Mark Davis.
Oh, yeah. Mark, you're due to click the link, homie.
He was just on, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it does. It's what it is.
That's so weird.
It says Rob Dean just mentioned me in something.
I'm gonna go do another dab.
Oh, Dank's live too.
What?
We just told him that we were live. Okay, it's okay. Dank has got these sick ass glasses. I know, because now we gotta miss his because we're live.
My bad. Different profile.
Alright, there you go. Yeah, that Dabster Not Mad is really cool. I got some very, extremely nice ones earlier. I think I showed you guys. Who did I show? I just recently showed some people. Did I show the new ones? Last night I did.
Yeah, you did.
I did. Last night I did. And I got so many I'm just waiting on. I mean, it's just a matter of it arriving. There's some that were pre-orders. That's why I got to just sit and wait.
Yeah.
As the person that is making them, they're sending them out. So, yeah. All right. Anyway, let's do another dab. I did one of those. That Skywalker. That fucking Skywalker. Like, I could do 2 hits of just it, nothing else. I'll be good for a few hours. It really fucking gets me every fucking time. I don't know why I even
He
dab
said
it.
you don't have to miss it. Split screen that shit. I don't think we'd be able to hear him though.
If we put my other earbud in, I could put him on that phone. Then we'd have music,
I could put him on
Dank,
my phone.
and doing a live. That'd be some multitasking fucking shit. I would almost rather be watching Dank's live. Let's do another dab. Help me not feel as bad because I'm missing Dank's live. I wonder why he did one right now when we told him we were doing a live. I'd like to watch his lives.
What's up, Rob?
What's up, Rob D? Rob D? Rob D? I saw you over at Dank's and you tagged me and I was like, oh fuck. We even told Dank we were going live, but it's okay. I just feel bad because I don't want to miss his lives. I'm digging his new fucking sunglasses. Those things are sick. Not many people can pull those off. Dank got it.
We've been watching Married with Children.
Dank hadn't heard of Married with Children, so we turned him onto it, and he's like, can we do that instead of playing zombies? We can do that for like the next week or two now because my my battle pass is maxed out.
I think we're gonna play Pokemon tonight. We'll see how it feels. Or if it's raining.
Yeah, it's supposed to be raining, but you know how it goes. Washington, it always is supposed to be raining. Till it comes to summertime. Then you're like, is it gonna rain yet?
It's like, the rain doesn't bother me when it's consistent like that. Like, some people have some really adverse effects to the rain constantly. I feel okay, but when things are really good in Washington, they're really good.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Like, when you have that just perfect temperature, which you get a lot through, like, April to October,
The air quality is fucking amazing. It's always beautiful. It's like a perfect temperature. Not usually too hot. Never cold. It might be cool a little bit in the morning, but it's not. It's like spring year round.
You don't get like those freezing temperatures. You do occasionally, don't get me wrong, but for the most part, you don't really see that. You don't really see temperature above 80 degrees, like very short period of time. I turned into a super whiny bitch though, but it's not bad at all. Dank, we saw you were live and we were bummed because we wanted to watch.
Yeah, we wanted to watch your live. Now we'll go back and watch it though.
Also, I love that you updated
What's up,
your
Kathy?
profile picture.
Dude, those sunglasses are sick though. I mean, who else do you know that has some throwback 80s visor fucking sunglasses? I don't know anybody. I didn't know anybody in the 80s that had them. I only saw them on TV.
I think it's the style that's coming back.
Oh, what, the
Like,
80s shit?
The late 80s, early 90s.
Like the Fresh Prince kind of style.
Yes, it's like very hybrid.
All the neons, the brights and vibrance, and
Yeah.
just like what it showed in like Back to the
Champion
Future.
sweatshirts. They're just plain like crew neck sweatshirts that just say Champion right here.
Yeah.
Like tall socks with like loafer shoes. Like
So it's plain out. Like remember Back to the Future? When you went to the future, everybody's wearing all these bright neon colors.
Yeah,
they were wearing costumes, but like
Back to the Future. He went to the 80s though, right?
well, the future for him would have been like 2000.
But yes, it's very. I think that's what's coming back in style.
Just the basic, really non-descript
Yeah, because remember
shit.
when we went to Target? It looked like
Oh, those clothes. What was that called? It's called hobo chic?
boho,
Boho?
bohobo,
Bohemian something.
Bohemian hobo is.
That's what we went with, I think.
I don't know.
But Tori is like, no, it is not Bohemian
it's
hobo.
a certain style, and
It's boho.
it looks like recycled clothes, I guess. Like they're
Mother Chugga, and what a shit show that group is. I've never heard of it. Rednecks back in style. That's true. I've heard that.
What is Mother Chugga?
It must be a group.
Well, obviously, but what kind of group? Is it
I
a
don't
drinkers group? Mother Chugga?
Must be a
Is
drinkers
it a
group.
roast
A
group?
drinking group, probably, I'm
I mean-
guessing. They do have drinking groups. Just like we have weed groups, they have drinking
Oh,
groups.
I'm sure they do.
They probably have fucking crack groups. Bunch of crackheads just hanging out. Imagine them making a smoke channel.
There's
Cheers, you guys.
I love crack live. I don't know how to do all that.
All you need is an antenna and some Brillo pad. You get the Brillo and you
feel
shove
like-
it inside the fucking antenna, and then you put your little rocks in there, and you light it at the end, and it melts, and it snaps, and cracks, and pops. And then when you're out, you take that piece and you shove it all the way through, and then you hit it
Okay.
again. You're like,
I feel like
no bueno.
people who are purveyors of the drugs are very innovative individuals.
Oh yeah, what they use.
You figure out so much
Oh, yeah.
shit to like use to make it
With a
work.
bunch
I'm
of
like, what
Hoosiering-
the fuck? Could you
Hoosiering
imagine if you just
drinking.
used your brain a
Can't
little
even
bit
walk.
in
And
real
the
life?
kids all around. Oh damn.
Hoosiers are Indianans.
Yes.
Okay,
Or
I didn't know.
Oklahomans. The Oklahoma,
I'm
or is it Missourians?
pretty sure Hoosiers are Indiana.
Indiana's? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. So
Okies are Oklahoma.
Sooners are Oklahoma. That's what I
Yeah,
was
the
thinking.
Oklahoma Sooners. Yeah, but they call them Okies, I think.
Okies.
Like when
Okie
you're
dokie.
from Oklahoma, you're an Okie.
Oh,
Which weirdly,
every
my
state's got different
my
ones.
dad's name is Okie,
Oddly,
but he's not from Oklahoma. Not that I know of, anyways.
Heaven is so far away.
Crackheads are very resourceful. I'm part of one. They smoke meth on live, just like we do weed. It's called "Put the Dope Down." I'm there for the tweaker memes. I don't post or comment, just take content.
Yeah, you steal the memes from them.
Really? They smoke meth live?
Well, maybe like in. Are you talking about a Discord one or on like Facebook? That'd be crazy. I know Discord has like all your everything.
I feel like I
stuffs.
would be sad watching that.
Yeah, especially if it's called "Put the Dope Down," and then people are smoking dope. It's like, put the dope down, man. Put it down. Put it down.
Like you think it's a group for people that are
Yeah,
like,
it sounds
trying
like something-
to stop smoking
Right.
dope. Isn't
like-
everything called dope? I feel like everything's called dope.
It depends on where you're at and what the hard drug is in that area. That's the way I've always perceived it. Because everywhere I've ever lived, there's Mark smoked crack in jail.
No, Sean did.
Oh, Sean did. Oh my gosh.
Yes, on Facebook. What's up, Patrick?
I know a guy that went into jail with a boulder. How he got it in, I have no idea. But they had him in the drunk tank. He hid it up under the lip of his toilet. And they had him on what's called shit bed. So basically, they leave you in there so many days, and then they empty your shit out to make sure you don't have drugs in your ass. So he hid the rock. I'm guessing it must have been in his ass up underneath the ring of the toilet, and ended up getting general population with it. That motherfucker was probably a little bit smaller than a baseball. little bit smaller than a baseball.
So he put that in his ass.
Yeah, and it smelled like it. It had to have been his ass.
And it smelled like it.
It did, yeah.
So
I didn't have any of it. I wasn't willing to. I didn't want to be in jail, speed my ass off. What am I going to do? Walk laps, read a book really fast, watch some TV?
Read a book really fast.
I mean, what am I going to do?
I don't think that's possible just because
No.
you do that. It's like all of a sudden you can like.
You can only clean the
speed
block
read.
so much because you have nothing to do. So jail's fairly clean at most jails.
He said it was sad watching it. Like
It was
the,
like people were
drinking.
all right and have a good time. It was more like they're alcoholics have a serious problem. Sounds like it.
I know that.
What's up, Patrick? How's it going?
I know that.
Yes,
like,
Hoosier in from Indiana.
Smoking pot has the same kind. Like there's a stigma there. Smoking pot has a stigma.
Yeah. I really like that picture where the guy's got the French horn up to the girl's ass while she's bent over. She's like this, and he's like blowing the horn in her ass. Yeah, it's fucking.
I feel like I'm not somebody that uses marijuana medically. I use it like recreationally, but just to like hang out or whatever. I haven't always been
Yeah, I did, Patrick.
I haven't always been someone that smoked weed, but I can't drink. So this is kind of like my relaxer, I guess. But it's not something that I feel I need to have. Like I know that
you go days without smoking sometimes.
Yeah, it's not something that drastically affects me if I don't have it. But there are a lot of people out there that do have drastic effects because it helps them so much.
This guy,
like,
I'd go
medically.
fucking nuts, I think, if I didn't have something to smoke. I really feel like I'd get a level of anxiety. Not because I need it, because I think that the thought that I'm out doesn't really happen. So,
but I mean, when you work, you go all day. Do you sit there? Do you think about it though
No.
the whole time that you're working?
No, I prefer not smoking all day. I only do it because I'm hanging out, and well, that's what I do when I hang out. I get high.
Yeah.
And I enjoy being high. I really like being high. Yeah.
But I don't feel like if you're not high that you and I don't get along.
No.
But if you're high and I'm not high, we do tend to have some
Yeah.
issues. We have
I
some
get
issues.
dumb, and my level of stupid is just not bearable sometimes when she's not as high as I am.
I feel not my wire, my fuse.
Yeah,
It's just
you're wired.
It's just a little shorter.
My welding wire is a little short today.
Yeah. Like if you're high and I'm not, like there's this very much like what?
She doesn't understand my shits because half the time they don't make sense. But when you're high, you'll just laugh at it and say, that's so dumb. It made no sense. But when you're sober, you're like, you're fucking stupid. Get out of my face. Cheers.
He said he had a hell of a suitcase. He had one where his ass was there for 30 days, so his ass was full.
I was a trustee one time, and I was bringing the COs in the control center in the middle. They were lunch because that one was set up at a round center in the middle and all the blocks all the way around. I was bringing trays up there, and you're not supposed to go past a certain line. He said, "Hey, come here, up here for a minute." So okay, he's like, "Watch this. This new girl just went in there," and he said, "I bet she has something." You watch her sit down at the table. A couple of the girls come over and sit down.
Wait, so they had ladies and guys mixed together?
No. Different blocks. You can see all the different blocks.
But you can see through to them?
Yes, in the center you can. Yes, it's
so do you guys
style.
just stand there and like jack off?
No, that usually happens in the shower. So let me finish the story before I forget.
Sorry.
Yeah. So she's sitting at the table and all these girls are sitting around. Sure as shit, she reaches down in her pants and pulls out a motherfucking can of Mountain Dew. A 12-ounce can of Mountain Dew. This is a small girl. She's really frail looking. You can tell she's like methed out or something. She's out there. She's an addict. So she pulls out this Mountain Dew and she cracks it open, hands it to the girl. They go to the bathroom and start drinking it. And I shit you not, out comes a fucking pack of cigarettes. She pulls out a pack of cigarettes. They all head into the bathroom. He ends up getting on the radio, gets the other COs. They go in there. But she had a pack of cigarettes and a fucking Mountain Dew inside her fucking pussy. Who does that? Who the fuck does that? I've seen some guys in jail do some shit like...
I feel like that's not what I'd be asking for. A pack of cigarettes and a can of Mountain Dew. That's not what I'd be asking for. Bagel gets high just to deal with Troy. Did you see that?
Bagel gets high just to deal with Troy. That's probably partially true. I'll even admit that one. I wouldn't doubt that one.
Here's the problem. I have a very hard time transitioning from work bagel to now I'm at home bagel. And when he's high, I'm still in work bagel mode when I get home. And I'm also usually haven't eaten yet. So I got a little bit of hangriness going on. And I'm just like kind of on a little tirade from the day. It takes me a minute to settle down.
Yeah. And I'm usually high-strung or... I'm either high-strung or really high. One way or the other. High-strung or really high.
If he forgets something. He forgets shit all the time. But I'll get irritated when if I just get out of work.
Yeah.
I was super surprised that Delta 8 got me baked better than the flour I had at the time.
Really? I've been hearing more and more about this Delta 8 and Delta 9 lately.
We had a guy named Suitcase, and that fucker had 100 of ones in his ass. True story.
Oh,
$100 of ones.
You bring cash into jail? That's gold. Because you can pay the COs now. Or
I'm sorry, I don't want dollars covered in fucking shit smears.
They probably shrink wrapped it and put it in a condom or something. I don't know. Balloons were a big thing that they used. You stick whatever inside of a balloon and then tie a knot in it and stick it in your ass. Because then it's protected.
Okay, but how do they, if somebody comes in to see them, how do they get the shit in their ass between the time they go from there to their cell?
You got a couple options. They eat it, or they go in to use the bathroom, then they'll just sit there and put their hand in their pants and have their sweat over their leg and just use their finger and kind of just slip it.
They put a hole in their pants so that they can...
No, the pants are jumpsuit pants. So
yeah.
You can have your hands in your pants like this, and look like you're just chilling like that and be sticking it in your ass. So if you get them in little baby balloons, because sometimes they get passed through a kiss, and then they have to either swallow it and wait for it to shit out in a couple days. I couldn't imagine doing it that way, but
I'd be so worried that shit would open up inside me, and then I would just have absorbed all of it. Oh man.
But okay.
D8 is great for focus, but not really much compared to D9.
What's up, Totally Todrick? Nicole she just had a root canal. So she's been kind of just,
Patrick said, oh yeah, she's in Facebook jail. She is, thanks, right. Patrick said, I remember when Bagel was just a voice.
Yeah, she was, and then pretty soon she became a face. And then pretty soon she became, slowly, my everyday smoking partner. 2 years now. Going on
almost
2 years.
2 years. And a lot of you have been here for it.
Yeah, Patrick has been.
Pretty cool.
Patrick's been here for a long time.
He has.
I wish I knew how long. I should check.
We could have cash, but only ones and change. Use latex gloves to shove it in your ass.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of guys be shoving shit in their ass, but then making fun of other people for shoving shit in their ass.
I wouldn't be receptive to eating it or sticking it up my ass. There was nothing I needed bad enough. When I went to prison, I had people that I could pay to do those things. I didn't have to do it.
Patrick, I smoked. I would just do one dab. I could only do one dab at that point.
Yeah, she started off straight with dabs. Didn't go to flour first, then dabs.
Yeah, but I would just...
I was a dabber.
I would smoke, but you guys wouldn't see it, I guess.
I like to smoke flour and dabs, but here we can't. So I used to smoke flour. When I first met her, I'd smoke flour too.
You smoked more dabs, though.
Yeah, I've always been more into the dabs. It's always been my thing. Even before I moved to Washington, I was always looking for dabs. I was the guy that had all the dab setups, had the nectar collectors, all that shit. I had all the not legal state stuff. One time I had a girl stick her finger in my ass. Not sure if I took... Yeah, Rob, you definitely did. Oh, who said, hey? Whoever said, hey, you're due to click the link.
Shayla, maybe?
Yeah.
Or Johnny?
Johnny. Shayla, Johnny, whichever one that is.
Or it's Shayla on Johnny's.
Yeah, whoever it is, you're due to click the link. Who is it? It says... hey, John Arthur Esmond Barrett III, King of Manitoba. I'm going to make some DMT here shortly. Sean, you let me know when you do. Let me know when you do. This guy wants to know when I do.
What helped me was that I started making friendships with people. So now it's just like I'm talking to my friends. And I don't get nervous like I used to.
No. Well,
I also used to worry that I took away from his lives. Like I didn't want to like.
You still get in your head about that.
I
sometimes.
do. I get in my head about it because I feel like I only do this for like him. And he's the one that started this, and I don't want people to like not watch you because of me.
Oh, that's definitely not going to happen. They'll watch me because of you.
You know what I mean?
Yo, B-Works, do we make a new track?
We make a good team. We've made a great team from day one.
Are you the homie?
'Tis true.
We do.
With me, there's no you. With no you, there's no me.
We do make a good team.
Yes, I think I misverbalized that, but I think you knew what I meant. I'm gonna make... Okay. Why are you saying congratulations? I felt violated. Oh, shit. He didn't have consent.
What's up, Manny?
What's up, Manny? How's it going, my super groovy, out of sight stoner? I tried to take your words and mix them all together to make something other than what you said with the same words that you said.
I like it. I'm gonna do some mimosa.
I'm dabbing some Swamps Honor. Swamps Honor.
Is that one of the
sauce?
Yeah.
Cheers.
I think I wanna dip in that Mystic Fire. No? Gone? Oh, okay. What about
Orange Bird?
Yeah, give me some orangey.
Let me finish this. I feel like I just coughed up some phlegm.
Thanks, Ed. My bad. Thought that was your thing. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna red card myself here. I do think that I would enjoy trying to find the prostate and that experience. I know that's not a thing that you're into.
I'm not interested.
But I feel like
I can get you a mannequin. Like
I want to see how
virtual proctology.
I want to see how it feels. What it feels like. What do you do? That's what I want to know about it.
Manny, why were you sleeping on the streets last night? Manny, that's a very, are you okay?
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Why were you sleeping on the streets? You shouldn't be on the streets. Kateri, drip queen.
What's up, Kateri? I'm smoking mimosa and Orangeburg.
Manny, I hope you know you can talk to us. We genuinely care.
Oh, Rob, there's Nicole.
There's Nicole. What's up, Nicole? They were actually just asking what's going on with you. They haven't seen you much lately. They told me you had the root canal and whatnot. I don't think anybody wants to talk to anybody when they get done with the root canal. If they did a root canal on me, I have a tooth that I probably need it. And if they ever did a root canal on it, I'm sorry, I'm not talking. Because they're going to have to break my jaw. It's way the fuck back in the back of my mouth. I'm still on my lemon tie, she said.
That orange
Shayla
just
wants that
keeps
very
going.
badly too, Bagel. I can't go for that. No can do.
I think Shayla and I are very similar sexually. Just some of the
Yeah.
things that I've heard her say, I feel like
Yeah, there's just certain things, you know.
it feels like there's very much a lot of things that are similar between what her and we like.
Oh
Some
yeah,
of
the
more
similarities. Yeah.
stranger things, I guess.
Yeah. Then I must be your Johnny, because I'm like, nope.
We do we have similar features. We do.
We're the American Shayla and Johnnies. That root canal fucked me up and I got an infection, so I'm on 2,000 milligrams of antibiotics, so it's strong on my stomach. Oh, motherfucker. My doctor, they bent me over and shoved what felt like a baseball bat up my ass to do a prostate exam. Holy shit. Yeah, nope.
So are you not going to get a prostate check?
I'm eventually going to have to because I've been having problems, so.
Yeah.
I basically know what my problems are, though, and they're nothing that's involving my prostate.
Just butt stuff.
Just my stuff that I've had for my whole life.
Yeah. But still, things you gotta get done, though.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm getting dabs tomorrow, at least. Totally. How come you haven't checked out the guy I told you about? The amount you spend on dabs, it would get you so much more at good quality for a good price. I'm trying to help you out with that. Just saying.
You should look into it.
I can't tell you what to do, but I know what you spend, and I know what you get for what you spend, and I'm trying to help you get more. I tried to help you, make what you spend go further. I had a prostate exam once, but when the doctor was doing it, both his hands were on my shoulders. Rob. What's up, the booty poppin' peanut loop? It's the booty poppin' peanut loop.
She says, hello.
Hello. Hello, top of the evening. I got colonoscopies yearly. I hate colonoscopies.
At least for the colonoscopy, though, you're asleep.
Yeah.
For the
I had one once. I didn't feel like I had a rod shoved up my ass when I woke up.
So I think I would like to get one of those enemas done. Do you know that you can do an at-home enema?
Just the thought of squirting water into my ass and squirting it out, squirting water in my ass and squirting it out, it does not sound appealing.
It's supposed to be really good for you.
It can be good for me. Let it be good for me.
Let it be good for me.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like I would go to a real enema place to get it done.
Like a professional,
Yeah, I think that would
I can bleach your butthole while I'm down here.
No, I wouldn't do all that, but I just feel like that would feel so good. Afterwards, to have just a clean...
A colon cleansing.
A clean colon. You don't ever get a clean colon, and I feel like getting one, your body would feel so good.
Oh, man. It freaked out and went batshit crazy because it hurts still. I can only imagine. Oh, God, you're making me hurt just thinking about it. It makes my, whole skeleton just cringe. Oh, my mom woke up. Oh, fuck that. Fuck that.
Isn't it just a little camera that they put up there?
Oh, it's a long ass fucking camera. It's not just a little. It's a hose kind of camera. It's feet long.
I understand that part, but isn't it very small?
No, it's kind of big.
Big
About your thumb. It's not big enough that it should hurt you.
But just the thought
Just the thought of something that long inside of you.
You don't know what's going on, and you're trying to come to, and you're like, what the fuck, and you forget where you're at, sort of thing.
Yeah. I woke up during something, but I don't remember what it was. I want to say it was my tailbone.
Now that would be...
I had a hole in my tailbone the size... You literally could stick half a pop can in my tailbone. I had these chronic pilonidal cysts accumulating on my tailbone, so every time I sat down, it's like pins and needles. So they cut out everything on my tailbone, and then we just let it heal from the inside out, so we packed it.
Uh-huh.
And, I have no meat on my tailbone anymore, but I think that's the one I woke up at the very end of it.
That sounds atrocious.
Yeah,
It's
it was
little
just a
person
big gaping
with a
hole.
sketchbook. That
Like
would be
explaining
so
it.
funny.
Oh my god.
And he had just like this little baby elf that runs up inside you and sits there and it's like, it's like
This is what it looks like.
drawing all the little pictures.
Giving you like 3D animations, just running through like, I got this! I'm almost there!
That's
He's got
where
this
the
thing that's just
Keeblers.
constantly scanning.
That's where the Keeblers come from.
Is that why their cookies are so good? Unshit shit.
Oh.
I also woke up while getting molars removed, and they were ripping and ripping. It was so much pressure. Oh, man, you can stop
I feel
hurting
like they
me.
should
Fuck,
give
I feel like you're
Dank.
beating
Maybe
me up.
Dank needs more
Oh,
like anesthesia because he's a bigger guy.
he's 6'2".
Yeah. So
That's
maybe
tall.
they're not giving him enough, and his body might metabolize it really fast too.
It's very possible.
So that with you being the size that
That with
you are,
past drug use, I mean, when your body has a tolerance to something, that tolerance doesn't go all the way away.
I refuse to give me pain pills because my mom said I smoked weed to the doctors. What?
Oh my gosh.
Dank says, yeah, it takes a lot to keep me under.
I've only been under a couple times. I always thought it was cool. It's like, ooh, I'm here. And the next thing I know, ooh, I'm here. It's like, wow, time went really fast. Can we do that like for a week real quick?
I had a thing done where I had to go under where they put a camera up inside my vagina. And they went all the way up into my bladder and stuff.
Damn.
They went up into my bladder and then they looked at my lady beans up there.
I remember which one it was I woke up during. My biopsy of the fluid in my lungs.
Oh.
Yeah.
You have fluid still?
Well, everybody has fluid in their lungs. They basically take
Is
this...
that when you got that lung in
The
thing?
polyps in my lungs.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a
I
bunch
thought
of
maybe-
polyps in there. And so they were going to check them. Well, then they had to go back like a week later and they went and tested the fluid on my lungs to see what was causing the polyps.
Okay, I was thinking of when you had the fungus.
No, that's similar time frame, like within a year of that.
Okay.
But unrelated cases. I was awake when they yanked out my wisdom teeth. They just numbed me. I felt the pressure. Oh, fuck that. You guys, I seriously feel like you're intentionally trying to hurt me. This just sounds fucking painful. I got 5 shots of Novocaine, laughing gas, just for my root canal. I legit told them I can't handle tooth pain and fillings and get nervous and freak out. I was truly good when I left there. Shayla remembers this time where they cut her stomach open and they pulled a baby out. Oh, shit. She remembers that? Some people
Well, they don't put you under.
No,
they just do the
numb you.
epidural.
What's it called?
It's the epidural.
Yeah, there's another name in there too. It's called I can't think of it. Central? No. It's like, so you're literally, I know the epidural also does this, but there's another name for it where it makes you paralyzed basically from the waist down.
I'm not sure.
I know there's another name for it also, not just the epidural, because I understand what the epidural is. I got 4 kids.
I have no idea what else they use. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
I haven't-
colonoscopy goes in the other way. They use stuff to make it not hurt, but it's crazy the way to...
Yeah.
I'd imagine you wake up and there's still like 6 feet inside you and they're just like...
Oh no, I could totally see that being crazy. I've also had the one done where they go down your throat and they do a scope into your GI. I had that done too.
I've had where they stick the thing in my nose and just while I'm standing there,
the
it goes to here.
Yeah.
They can only go as far as your cricoid. Is that what this is? This part here, you have to see a laryngologist to go to further than that. Because an ear, nose, and throat specialist only goes this far. A laryngologist does from here to your stomach.
It's so
Then you
stupid
get-
that people that have throat problems have to say the word laryngologist.
Right. I got throat problems. You want me to say laryngologist? I'm calling my laryngologist. That's all throat. Gologist.
That's a throaty word to lay on somebody.
Laryngologist. Sounds like his name should be Larry the Laryngologist.
I've never had like an invasive procedure done on me.
Localized. That's what I was thinking of.
I've had
Localized anesthetic.
just testing. I've never had like a major surgery or anything like
I
that.
had that, and I had my head stapled, and colonoscopy. I don't think anything else.
The only other thing that I had was I had a liver biopsy done, and they basically took a needle from all the way from the top of my skin all the way down into my liver at the same time as they were ultrasounding it.
Yeah.
They basically took this giant thing that looks like a hole puncher, and they essentially just punched holes in my liver.
Yeah.
But I wasn't under for that, and I just felt like a ton of pressure. And it was like a sharp pain. But did you know that you actually have no nerve endings in your organs? So once they get to an organ, there's no more nerve endings there.
I did not know this.
Yeah.
That's why we feel flutters and not pain.
Potentially.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Larry the Laryngologist, see? Barbara the Beard Butcher.
Butcher.
We're gonna have a whole fucking town of these. We need to make like little people of these people that we talk about.
We do. That would be awesome.
Man, I wish I'd write some of this stuff down.
You have to go see John Holmes.
John Holmes.
Who's that?
I don't know. I know the name. John Holmes. John Holmes. I do know that name.
Well, I mean, that just sounds like a very generic name, though.
John Holmes sounds like a football player.
Holmes.
Holmes. Like Sherlock Holmes. Holmes. Not to be mistaken for Holmes. Holmes and Holmes. 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 Holmes for Holmes. It's the Holmes home.
You're stuck on that? Really?
Word home. Oh, yeah. What's up, Ashcross? How's it going?
Oh, shit.
It's the home of the homes.
Oh, Ash Cross. There's another gal from the page that's moving to Texas. Her name is Samantha Rose. And she's moving the 28th. Maybe you guys are going to the same area. Any more new mats? Oh, fuck, Nicole. You would get him going on that. He was a porn star with a big slong.
I got some good ones.
Fucking what's his face? Who's the guy that's known for the big dick in porn? Is it what's his name? It's blanking on me. I want to say Jerry Garcia, but I know that's not Jerry Garcia, but they look very similar. Rodney.
No.
Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy.
What about Ron Jeremy?
He's ugly as fuck. I don't understand. Just because you have a big dick does not mean you should be in porn. Like, you ugly. Really ugly. Like,
What's the seconding of motion of what? He was a porn star. Oh, John Holmes. Okay. That's who John Holmes was.
And E-30s.
Of which one? Dusty, what up?
Cause it's the Dusty Griffin Show. Hi, Dusty.
I saw Ron Jeremy at a strip club, and I was told he's just a sleazeball. I mean, that's what I was told. I don't know. What about the ugly girls with nice bodies?
Can I be honest? I feel like you can find a pretty girl with a nice body. There's so many out there. You don't need to have ugly girls with nice bodies. You can find attractive guys with big dicks. You don't need to get Ron Jeremy.
True. Oh,
Do you
fuck.
see what
Cheers.
I'm saying?
Yes, okay.
Okay. Does that make sense? Fuck.
I decided I'm the illest. It's not up for you to choose. Ain't got the time for your discussion. Busy
I'm
working
doing
on the
alright.
next
Super
line.
busy.
That sucks, Ash. I'm sorry to hear that. I've had to do that many times.
But
It
I'm
sucks.
glad that you feel like she's gonna have a great like life, you know. So to kind of bring her with, yeah.
The deal is done.
Not to brag, but
So I'm content with just a meal for one.
I
Oh,
think
that
Dusty's
sucks.
saying that he's an attractive
Good
guy with a big dick. I think that's what he's saying.
I think that's what he's definitely insinuating. Shit. Whoa. There's a new Slinger girl coming out in March, Troy. Oh, don't you shush your face. I've already spent too much on Slingers.
What's up, Candyman?
I got a nice little setup of Slingers. I still want the Jason Voorhees one though.
Dusty, I don't know if you knew this, but we've been hanging out with Bailey at night.
Yeah.
We played Pictionary Discord because we couldn't hear him, and we made him draw pictures.
We did. For a good solid hour.
And Dank and I sat there trying to guess while Troy was in the shower.
Yeah, they did it for a good minute.
It was fun. And then he popped in last night and watched... Was it last night or the night before? Maybe it was the night before. We watched...
Married with Children.
Always Sunny. He
Always
watched
Sunny.
Always Sunny
Yep.
with us, too. Yeah.
Yep. We've been streaming that in Discord. When we watch certain shows, we got people who just sit there and watch shows with us. So we'll watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and we watch Married with Children. We just started at the beginning of both, so we're only a little ways into it. We've been watching them almost every night with Dank. At least 5 of the 7 days of the week.
It's kind of become our thing. So if
Yeah.
you ever want to just like have people to watch a show with, you can pop in Discord. We'll be watching like Married with Children or Always Sunny. And there's a couple movies that we really want Dank to see because he hasn't ever seen
It's
them.
usually between
Like-
8 and 9 Pacific
Like
time.
13 Ghosts. He hasn't seen that movie yet. He hasn't seen Bueller's Day Off. Like
I
there's
think you're
some...
really gonna next drop after Dank. Really gonna what? Really gonna next?
Love and
Oh yeah, the next drop after the Dank one. Oh, the one I got the Dank one going. Did I already upload the picture? I don't remember.
I tell you, brother, you can't have one without the other.
Okay, I didn't. So it's gonna look like this, but underneath mood mats, it's gonna have /100. Then I'm gonna go through and number them all. So this is the proof before they added the /100, because there's only gonna be 100 of these made. Then the next one, you guys are just gonna have to wait and see what it is. I got something in the works, so it's a Dank idea. It's gonna be nice. You guys will see. It's gonna be good. We just got to get these ones shipped out first. I
You're
still
really
gotta figure
gonna
out how I'm
like
gonna
the
sell
one
them because
dropped after day.
yeah,
Oh, okay, I see what he's saying.
the mat.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I've already gotten to see the beginning of it. So
For me to smoke oh, I wonder if Raising Hope. I don't even
I've never
think
seen
I know
that
what
one.
that is. I think I've seen it advertised, but I couldn't tell you what it was about. About an ounce of terp sauce. Oh, right.
I saw
on.
that, and I think it was Purple Punch too, wasn't it?
Great choice. It's super popular right now. We've
think
been
that's
able
what it
to
was.
get our
Or is
hands
it
on
Runts?
Purple Punch. Oh, if it's Runts,
I think it might have
too.
been Runts.
Runts, you get your hands on some Runts right now. It's super easy. I've got Peak Runts.
Yep.
It's one of my favorites right now.
Yeah, I think she shared it in Discord or on the page.
I've been thinking about making
It was Runts. Okay.
gummies. Yeah. With your
Never done it before. How
Terp
much
sauce?
would you use? It depends on how potent you want them to be. So what you do is you take a gram. The percentage of THC that's in that is how many milligrams. So if you have 1 gram and it's 86% THC, that's 860 milligrams of THC. Next, you keep going, gram, keep growing. And then you split that up to how many pieces you're going to have cut up. So then you do the math for that. Say you put 8 grams in there at 85%, you have to do the math, you got 8 pieces. That's going to be how much per piece. It's a little bit of math, but I mean...
I don't feel like that's accurate, because if you go to the pot shop, let's say that you get a gram of wax like this, right?
Yeah.
I got a gram of wax. It'll say 1,000 milligrams.
Yes.
But the actual THC content will be like 93.
Okay, 93%, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 930 milligrams.
But the container will say 1,000 milligrams.
Yeah, so there will be 7% of it, or 70 milligrams of that is something other than THC.
But why does it still say 1,000 milligrams?
Because that weighs 1 gram. It's a weight. And then it gives you a percentage of that weight is this.
So it's not really 1,000 milligrams.
No, there's 1,000 milligrams of dabs, but not 1,000 milligrams of THC.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay.
Yes. You know what he told me the other day? He said that we were talking, and I asked him what was one of the things that frustrates him the most about me, and he said my need to have to understand everything.
You always have to really explain. I'm an over-explainer, so I can make it so she doesn't understand more because I'm over-explaining sometimes. And it's like, fuck, what? I'm telling you all the things. I don't know what more I can tell you. It's just because I suck at telling things because I over-explain.
And then I get frustrated because I don't understand, and I'm like, figure out a different way to tell me it. And he's like, I've told you it all the ways I can.
Luke, what's up, man? So Luke is a guy I grew up with. I've known him since him and I were in day treatment in the Boys and Girls Home together.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so he's a childhood friend.
What's up, Luke?
But he says, Troy, I'm taking a shit. Well, believe it or not, a lot of people get on here when they're taking a shit. But he's the one I was telling you that I just recently saw can draw. He posts some pictures and he can really draw some shit. So I'm trying to hook him up with, the whole mood mat thing and stuff. So he can get his slice of the pie, basically. He's really good at drawing.
Right on.
He did some like reapers and shit like that and skulls, and he's got some badass shit. Luke, I might commission you to do some picture for me. That'd be pretty badass. Or do a collaboration. Cement and I are working on a collaboration right now.
I'm usually that person that is saying, explain it to me like I'm a child.
Yeah, break it down to me like I'm a dummy.
Well, sometimes people just explain like a very small part of it.
We're 14.
When you really need to know like the first part of it in order to truly understand what it is. And they just don't explain the right part of it,
I suck at explaining shit. I really do.
They'll like start in the middle of a process or something, and it's like, wait, that doesn't make sense. I need to know this first part. You know what I mean? I just found a pine needle on my sock. Did it poke you upwards, like in the foot? That shit hurts.
Luke, I got you, man, because I'm really big about helping support people that are talented at something, and if I can help you, guide you in a direction that you can do what you enjoy doing.
So
that's
have you
what
guys kept in contact, or is it
moderately?
like...
I've seen him times throughout. We've hung out for little periods. He lived in Premgar when I lived in Premgar.
And that's where Todd lives now, right?
Todd is in Esterville.
Okay, I've heard you talk about Premgar. I guess I wasn't sure where that was at. It sounds like
the best part of my life.
It sounds like a Marvel place to go to. Like, I'm going to Premgar.
A Marvel place?
Yeah, like from
the Marvel comics.
Yeah, like a world that you go to. You go to Premgar.
He's doing,
I've
you know
been
what,
training
bro?
people
For
to
sure,
make
Luke.
simplicity of
I've been
food,
clean
so
for
I'm sure that explains.
a minute. We just do shrooms and smoke dabs. Sometimes I smoke blunts. Just trying to build, you know, a community. We got I Love Weed Live now. I don't know how long you've been in the group, Luke. Did you just join? I think he did. I think I just sent him a link. I can't fucking remember. I'm high. It's all up all night shitty. Yes, for sure. Yeah, I've been following him. I've had him on a friend on Facebook for a minute. But then I saw him post his drawings and I said something. So, yeah.
That's awesome.
I've been seeing as he's been progressing as a person as well. It's good seeing childhood friends and, you know, somebody you've known for a long period of time. I can't say I know many people that I still talk to that I've known for a long period of time.
I'm trying to think, like, if somebody popped up that I knew when I was younger, like, who it would be that I would be excited to hear from.
I get excited to hear from Luke. He is a good friend.
Yeah, that's why I'm, like, I don't know if I have anyone that I would be, like, excited to hear from. Yeah, there's one person I can think of. Her name was Amanda Nearhood, and I played softball with her. And I was a senior, and she was a freshman.
Oh.
And her parents didn't like her hanging out with me because I was older.
Oh, and you were a mischievous child.
No, I wasn't.
You were a mischievous child. You did not the normal things that kids do when they get in trouble, but you did things that were mischievous. Like, you'd get your friends together and all sit and watch porn.
Okay, that wasn't a normal thing.
To a parent no, I never did.
Okay, but if it's your parents' porn that you found...
So were they VHSs or DVDs?
VHS.
So did you have to rewind them all the way? What if they had it marked at a certain point because that's their favorite spot?
You would just remember where that was at and rewind it back to that spot?
That's a lot of work. I'm glad there's computers nowadays. Everyone from when I was growing up called me the piehead, so I'm sure I would be running to any oldies in this group. I don't know. Yes or no. EMT, I have a CNA, a home health aid. Nice. Fuck, that's like a smorgasbord of opportunities. Fuck.
Dink said he's keeping you clean.
Fuck.
You keep him out of trouble, Dank.
Dank and I hang out most of the time during the day. We spend more time together than I think Bagel and I do.
Oh yeah, you spend all day with him.
Basically, yeah. Alright, so let's do one more dab, then let's hop the fuck out of here.
You just trade one curly head for another.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Dank's got the
you
Jew
just
curls.
love our luscious locks.
Luscious locks.
He has these very
Locks of
like
love.
Arby Fry hair curls that come down.
They're like,
yeah, they like when you want curly fries from Arby's.
you want him to look like his hair.
They're like the epic curly hair fries.
Except his hair don't look greasy.
But it's shiny.
True shit. They got some really nice hair. I want to put Dank on a candle. Looking like Jesus, you know, out like this. On one of those religious candles. Fuck yeah, I think that'd be cool as shit. Let's do a dab.
I think more like the one of him standing in a robe like this. More like the mother.
Or more like
Mary.
This with his new glasses on.
Oh yeah.
Just have him stand there like
And
Terminator
there's
in
like
his
a
white robe.
transporter behind him, like a circular thing.
Oh, kind of like
Crazy
Stargate.
looking. Yeah.
Yeah, that
And
looks
he's
sick.
standing there like this.
That'd be
And
sick.
the essence is dank.
The essence is dank.
Yeah.
That saying right there, the essence is dank. That sounds like mwah, right there. I love Dank's hair. I even asked him what he uses. Yeah, fuck, he's got nice hair. You may as well inquire and be like, okay, how did you get your hair to look so good?
He has this shower head that filters out all the impurities from the like water source, you know, like if you have a bunch of fluoride and shit of that sort in your water, has like all this carbon filter in it that filters a bunch of the impurities out.
Yeah,
So that's not like all getting on your head.
You probably, some people have seen these things because they're fairly popular
It's
nowadays.
really neat looking.
They got, it's like a charcoal filter or something like that, that all the water goes through the filter before it comes out, and then when you're done with it, you just take certain parts off of it, throw the other part away, and then you go get a new part of that, and then you reattach everything to it, and then it's like you replace the filter.
Yeah.
Straight out of Star Trek, right? Yeah, what was the guy's name? I said it earlier. LeVar Burton. LeVar something. I don't fucking remember.
Something like that.
Yeah.
He keeps saying Omar Gooding.
I know it's not Omar Gooding. It's LeVar Burton, I think. LeVar something.
Reading Rainbow.
Cheers.
Guy. I'll do one too.
Have a great night, Patrick. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you.
Good night, Patrick.
I've been doing this longer than you might think. Cheers.
2 years. You know, your Seattleversary is coming up in 2 years. For your 2-year Seattleversary is coming up.
Very soon, the 8th of March.
Oh, like on your birthday. Or close to your birthday.
March 8th is when I came to Washington.
Okay.
Oh. I think I bit off more than I intended to chew. I wonder why these songs keep putting such long fucking endings at the end. Like, you gotta click to go to the next one.
Discord.
I see you, dang.
No, his birthday's March 13th. But I thought that it was just close to his birthday when he came here.
Yeah, March 8th is when I came to Washington. I got off work. I got paid. I put it straight on my bank card. I bought a plane ticket, secured a ride to the airport, and I was gone the next, early as fuck in the morning. I just left. I didn't take none of my shit. I packed a backpack, gave all my other shit away. It was the best thing I'd ever done in my life. Well, one of the best things I'd ever done. Just getting clean, too.
Ever had a Friday the 13th?
Oh, yeah.
Day? I bet you
every
have.
4 years. Yep. About every 4 years. On average, every 4 years. There we go. I feel like I'm coughing up my fucking spleen.
Are we going to Discord?
Dank is demanding so.
Dank demands Discord.
Alright, you guys. We're gonna hop the fuck out of here. We're gonna go over to Discord. Looks like Luke hopped out of here. You must have been done taking a shit.
He had to wipe.
Yeah, he had to wipe. Alright, you guys. Stay high, stay beautiful, stay humble. Bye.
Shawty wanna play, what is happening while we take a shitty holiday? Single man apart, but she got him shit, he got away. Santa Monica, then we find the city of LA. Fan from all the bars, Shawty wanna play, what is happening while we take a shitty holiday?
We all fall down wide.
Eternal happiness is brought to you by Vibes by
We must get outside. So take your hand with me and get your mind right. But wanna stand with me. Still it's all alright. Sky high, but that skyline. Big views, I'm gonna shine fine. See the world through my eyes. I just pray that we all shine. Let your heart speak, yeah, let it go. Every man needs a story told. You gotta start weak to end bold. Learn strength, see it all unfold. I see it unfolding. I know that I'm chosen. I'm healing the broken. Forever outspoken. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah,